Alright, hello everybody. My name is Michael, and also known as Late Rooster. Today I'm going to be giving out something that I've been wanting to work on for a long time. Haven't done anything like this before, but I have some pretty good ideas for this. And I just want to make sure that you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm working on a new type of role-playing game. Not a real new type, but a new game. You guys probably know about Dungeons and Dragons. Well, this game is actually a form of Dungeons and Dragons. Now, what does this mean for the campaign that I'm doing? It's not really going to be a campaign. It's going to be a story that me and the other players are going to play at the same time. And when I finish this stuff, like me and my players are going to have a lot of fun with it because their input matters in this, and yours does as well. So, what I'm basically doing right now is I'm going to be calling it Z.A.C.O.F, which stands for Zombie Apocalypse Control of Fear. The reason that this is because in a zombie apocalypse you have to keep yourself calm, and that's going to be most of it. In this thing there's going to be mental illnesses, and those are going to limit your health points. You're going to have the way that you deal with firearms, the way that you look at zombies, the way that you look at a lot of different things, and it's just going to be a giant system. But the best thing about this is that nothing is really done by the GM themselves, which is something that I find important, because as a GM, you get a lot of stress. Well, with this, all that you have to do is, and I'm going to try and grab my map on here real quick. And let me go to Roll20. It's probably going to go to my old game. Yes, it is. This is a game that I've left already. So we're going to Z.A.C.O.F. Right now we're using a different thing, but yeah. Um, right now we're just going to launch the game, and we're going to see right here in the game itself when it loads, because I don't have a pro usage chip yet. So I won't even be able to make my own thing in here yet. But I am, after I'm done, I am going to go into contact with the creators of Roll20, ask them if they can do anything. But all you would really need is a map of your place. I just use Google Maps, and what you will basically be able to do is, well, this. So this is my character. His name is Derek Crofton. The reason he has such an astute name, Derek Crofton, is because he's going to be an ex-ghost. He is going to be someone that used to murder people for a living for the fucking army. And the reason that he's going to be an ex is because the world is fucking dead. Now, if you guys see me putting something on the table in front of me, that is because I'm going to try and stay up as long as I can, going to try and stream as long as I can, and I need this for now. This is all energy drinks. This is 4 times 6, so that is 24 energy drinks. I've already had one of them. That I'm going to be drinking while I'm doing this, and I just had got a lot of fucking chips here. I mean, let's be honest, I don't need anything else to stay up the night, right? So, also got my notepad to write down ideas if I have any. I've already written down some last night while I couldn't sleep, and that is when I actually started to think about doing this. And that is going to be the good thing about this, because it will allow me to by the way, let me turn off that one screen real quick. I'm sorry, I'm still not really used to using OBS here. Let me turn that off so I can go to Facebook real quick to see if it actually posted on there. And yeah, it seems that I am actually still live, and that I like, because it will actually allow me to work on all of this, and you guys will be able to see me, see what I'm working on. And yeah, that is the main thing right now. So let's get into it, shall we? And it's going to be me being silent unless someone asks me a question. So just keep an eye on that because I am not someone that is known to be talking a lot, to be honest. I am someone that goes to work and I work. Um, but if someone has a question about anything that I do here, I am going to answer them because I have the chat right in front of me and I'm going to work from my left. So, keyboard, going to put my keyboard in front of me right now. Also listening to some dubstep to keep me going. Might occasionally switch some songs out, but you know, that's how it goes. Why do I only have blue pens? I love black pens. I need a black pen. Um, the reason I've only used black pens to write stuff for a long time is because black just looks so much better to me. So I got a spinner up here with a lot of pens and pencils and such in there. They're going to allow me to write stuff down and it gives me something to chew on. Just kidding. I don't like that. It's disgusting. Um, so, right here you guys can see durability system. Now, this is just what I've had so far. Um, nope. Hey, why are you being a dick to me right here? Okay, so left, that is correct. Let's make another line because I want the top one to be able to become something more cool looking. So let's try and see if we can do that because I have a lot of fonts on my PC because I use a lot of different fonts because I also did some small work on systems and some graphical work just for fun, not really high quality stuff, just to have something like to show to someone so they can pick what they want. I kind of like that, but it's not right for what we want to make here. So we're going for this. Alright, so, and then we're just going to put it in bold, and we're going to make it black. Now, why would I make it black? Because I also want to add a bit of this to it. Now, this is something that I used to love in school because it allowed me to make something that other people did not make, and it becomes way better in my eyes. But okay, nope. Okay, I do not like that. Why is that there? Well, okay, well, I guess we're going to work right now. We're going to test. Okay, that's a bit too large for me right now, so we're going to go on 10. Let's go try 9. Okay, that's better to me. So, okay, oh, come on, man. What's up with that Switch name? Alright, well, let me just get some stuff ready so I can actually start working on this, because I'm going to stay up for the entire fucking night doing this. So it's got to be fucking destructive to my fucking body, but... Alright, so... durability system. In this game, it's going to be zombie apocalypse thing, so... we're going to need to have guns, we're going to have to use other items. Now, that's a system I thought up for that already. Because normally what someone would do is they grab a dice. Let me see. Okay, I have them in front of me. I'm fucking blind apparently. Um, so I have my 1d20 here. Now, what I would do normally is someone use a 1d20 to see what, oh yeah, what are we going to do? What are they going to get? But durability system, we're going to have two different types. What we're going to have to work with is guns that I've written down up here, which you guys can see because my thing is a mirror apparently. We're going to use percentage for guns to see how they act, because guns are great over time rather than them working like than normal items. So other items, except for guns, are going to use with durability points. Durability points mean like what is the state when you get them, what is the rarity of the item, and all that good stuff. So let's just open another program here. I'm going to slide this to the left. I'm going to open Notepad, and I'm going to put that on this side of the screen so we can write something like notes down. So let's say guns percentage, and what I can do down is like, okay, what do we want a handgun to be? So we're going to put in handguns main, because there's a lot of different handguns, so we're just going to use a main stat first, have a base stat, because from that base stat we can basically say like, okay, there's a chance you'll get that, or this is how good it normally is, and from there you can decide, okay, how are we going to go further? Where's my, hold on, gotta need a trash can as well, if I want to keep doing this all night, guys, I'm sorry. Alright, so, guns main. When we want to do this, what we do is we grab the system, and let's see, handguns main. Okay, when we have the handguns main, what we're going to do is decide what dice do we want to use for the quality. We're going to use percentage, so that's going to be 100. Now, is it normal for a normal handgun to have 100 percentage after it's not been used for a month and it's going to have not been used for some time because it's a zombie apocalypse? We're not that far in, about a few weeks in, so 3 to 4 weeks, so that's about a month time. If it's not been used in that time, how would it react? Has it been cleaned up front? We don't know. So we're going to put it at 72% instead, because we don't know if it's been oiled, we don't know if the springs have been replaced, we don't know anything about it. So let me just grab something here real quick, because I forgot. I need to make sure that I'm going to be looking around and show video URL. Okay. And I'm going to open my Discord. It might open on the wrong screen, like I figured it would. And Discord, why are you not letting me change you before you're even working? Because right now you're fucking up my entire stream. I'm sorry guys, I really hate Discord with this. And yes, I use the lights version, by the way. But that's not because I want it, it's because it's easier. And now let me go to my YouTube account real quick. Because I need the link, youtube.com. Late Rooster. Alright. Nope. Why is that using that? I want to copy the link. Copy link location. There we go. Discord. Alright, let me just spit out the link real quick. Alright, so what we're going to be working on right now again is the system. I'm sorry, I had to do some stuff. I had to share the link around. I'm sorry. I'm not the fucking sorry. So yeah. God, this is bad for me. Alright, so I am working on this right now. I realize that I've not done a lot of shit. So we have the handguns, the main parts. How do we want to do this? Well, we have the main gun. So 72% is going to be main stat for finding guns. So we're going to write down then I'm also going to open a web page as well, so I can put OBS down in the bottom right and then my browser right above that, and then I have to just open my restream chat there and types of guns. List of firearms. Oof. Nope, 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 nope. Types of guns. Top 3 you need to know. Okay, so we're going to use that. So handguns, no, we're going to call those pistols. Alright, now that we got the pistol set up, pistols main. This is the main stat for finding the gun. That is basic. Basic decoration. Yeah. No, basic durability. Then we're going to look at what is next. Okay, so what is next? The rifle. Okay. Rifles. Rifles main. When we're looking at the rifles, what do we want to look at? What we want to look at is, okay, how big is a rifle? What is it made of? And do we want to make 2 types of rifles? Yes, we do. Rifles main. And we're going to split that one up in automatic. And we're going to also just copy this. I'm going to do this the hard way because it's more fun. It's more fun, guys. It's more fun. So that's why I do that. Bolt action. Automatic. Semi. Automatic. Now, what we want to know for this one right now is how do we want to do this? And when we know how we want to do this, then we can decide it. I mainly look at how many moving parts do we have in this. So, for that, what we want to know is, okay, you can have attachments. So, then we have the barrel durability that we're also going to look at. So let's define the traits as well. And then we're going to do that after we do this. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. We're going to have to keep an eye on the magazine mainly. We're going to have to keep an eye on the trigger mechanism, the spring that's inside of it, and the stock that's going to be on it. So we're going to keep that on a... You know what, I'm going to be grateful here. I'm going to say an 86. Reason for that is because we're going to want... Anyone that actually has an AR, like an automatic rifle, they're going to keep a better, like a very good job in keeping it. The handgun is of course going to be very, very handy and short-term combat. No, but problem is, you trust it as a sidearm, but you also, a lot of people clean those less, and that's just reality of the fact. So, after we do this, what are we going to do? We're going to also take a look at, well, main stat for finding an AR rifle with basic durability. Sorry about that. That's literally just the fucking caffeine, taurine, caffeine, and all that good stuff that a club energy drink. So yeah. Now, we're talking about snipers here. No, not snipers. This is bolt action rifles. Now, a rifle is not immediately a sniper. Bolt action rifle can also just be like a what's it called? Like a Remington bolt action. So we're going to be talking right now then at about... Okay, so we're going to be talking right now about someone that shows game. So we're also going to class that. So game, game bolt action And the reason we are doing this is because game meaning animal shooting. Now, the reason I do this is because not everyone realizes this, so I just have to make sure that everybody realizes what I'm talking about, so that when this does go wide and multiple people want to use it, we have to make sure that everyone realizes what we're trying to say, what we're trying to set out, and this music is just getting really fucking annoying at this point. I'm sorry, I have to... You know what? Let's go with chill stepping that instead. Just to have something that's calmer, and I know one, but I just have to find it. I actually have a favorite one. God, I can't find it right now. That is bad. Well, I just used the one called Falling. Okay, this is nice and relaxing. So, what we're going to be working with as well is we're going to be looking around at, okay, if someone is using it for game hunting, they want it to be reliable, but not too reliable, because they're going to keep it in a shack. They are going to keep cleaning it every time. I'm going to say 82, because you're not going to take as much care of it as a AR, but you are going to want to take care of it a lot. And a lot of hunters do, but not all of them, so we're going to say 82%. So, main stat for finding a bolt action rifle with basic durability. Now, the reason why I keep saying basic durability and that kind of stuff is because if we keep the same kinds of words, it will be easier to spot for someone like, okay, this is just the same thing, this is just the same meaning. If you're going to put everything in a different type of wording, then everyone's going to always keep reading every single part of it. Trust me, not always everyone likes to do that. And yeah, it just gets bad. Alright, so next we're going to go into bolt action sniper rifles. Now, here you're going to the big games, because I'm going to say we're going to go with a class system later as well. So that means that we're going to have to look at the classes. So, do we want it to be military class or civilian class? So let's go first with civilian class snipers. Now, the reason why I'm typing this right now and the game stuff earlier and then the semi-automatic versus an automatic is because with this, if we keep doing this, when you save something afterwards, you will be like, I forgot to do this on the other ones. And that allows you to think about, okay, yeah, I still have to do this. So, what we're going to look right now at is, what is the exact thing that we want to achieve here? So, civilian class snipers, we're going to set a, you know what, that we're going to set a 74. Now, this one means that this one is going to have to go to 75. And this one is going to have to 78. Now, the reason why I do lower these ones now is because snipers have a lot more power behind them, so they're going to need more cleaning. But it's also a civilian class, so that's not the best of the best. Main stat, hold on. Main stat for finding a civilian class bolt action sniper rifle with basic ability. Okay, so bolt actions sniper rifles, and here we say military class. snipers. Now, in the army, oh damn, you are going to have a problem if you don't clean your weapon. So you're going to have to at least keep it above fucking 95%. Again, we're going to turn that down, however, to 93, because they also keep it in a case. And that case can degrade it, but it's still military class, so they're going to treat it better. So that's why we don't go 100% or 97 or 95. We're going to go through 93 because maybe they didn't close the case soon enough. So maybe there's a bit of sand grinding around in there. But that's going to be the smallest of problems with your gun then. Like, it's more like, okay, it's not going to go into the system, it's going to be scratching at the panes and that kind of stuff. I mean, come on. Also, I get a lot of comments with my friends on something. These are jawbreakers. Again, okay, hold on. I'm just going to fucking switch how this thing works because this is starting to get annoying. Properties, and can I somehow flip this? Flip vertically? No, I need to flip it horizontally. Configure video, right? Yes. Alright, so that means normal. Alright. And suddenly I feel different. I don't know why, I feel different. I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry, I'm so bad. But yeah, all witness aside, I get a lot with this kind of stuff. Jawbreakers. No bullshit. Wanna know why? Because I'm fucking breaking with my fucking jaw. Now, I think that's why they're called jawbreakers. Because you have to use your jaw to break them. They won't break your jaw. And then again, these are the bubblegum version. So the gum version. So these have a smaller part in the middle. Nothing. Even with the other ones, I do have to keep sucking on them for about 5 minutes and then I can bite them. No, 2 minutes by the way. But yeah, that's the longest time, and a lot of people get pissed off with it. Don't ask me why. But yeah. Don't worry, you're not going to see it. I'm going to keep it in the back of my jaws. So. Finding this. Damn, they're like right next to each other. That's fucking scary. By the way, the only reason I'm chewing in is just to give myself a bit of a sugar boost. So. Alright, then we go to semi-automatic sniper rifles. Civilian class. Now, this one I'm going to put lower than the rest because there's more you have to keep track of. So like with the semi-automatic rifles, let me turn those down to 60 by the way. And you down to 50. Keeping that as a low percentage though is to keep the other stuff higher. I'm going to put this at 63. Again, this is going to be high, but it's still going to be a bit lower than the other one, so we're going to put 85. Now, why would I put this at higher, lower than the Russian one? That's because this one is going to have a lot to work with. The semi-automatic sniper rifles, you have the about half of the power, or 1/3 lower than a normal sniper, meaning that you're not going to be able to fire as far, or at least you are, but you have to calculate with the distance, the speed of the wind, with the rotation of the earth. Everything comes into meaning. But yeah, like it's going to be having a lot more bullets, and you're going to fire more repeatedly, so the spring is going to wear out more, it's going to be stressed out quicker, and it's just not a good time for the sniper. So what we're going to work with there is an 85%, and that means that for finding a civil, no, I don't know why I keep doing that. Class semi-automatic sniper rifle with basic durability. Now the reason on the above one, I added stats over here, is because it keeps the reader active. It keeps them on their toes. Like, okay, they changed something about this one. So right now we're just going to add rivals. So pistols. Okay. So now we have pistols main, which is just going to be that. So now we're going to work on the other ones, which are going to be, like you guessed it, revolvers. Because I love revolvers. Revolvers main. Revolvers. Now, with the revolvers, we have a lot of things to work about. Because you have to think about how many cylinders it has, and well, it's going to be a cylinder weapon anyway. What I mean is how much bullets it can carry. Because you have some that can go up to 8, which also have like the lower ones with 4 or even just 3 in them. And the ones with 3 shoot big caliber fucking things, or they are small enough that they fit in your fucking pocket. And some of them even only have 2, which then it's more like a small gun. That's really just that's like the small pistol that's meant to be acted like with it's basically a gun that was made in, I want to say, the Victorian era, when it's basically called the woman's handgun, because it's like this small of a gun. Like, I'm not kidding, it's, hold on, let me, okay, where do I have anything about that size? Because I know the size of this thing, and it's really fucking crazy. Yeah, there we go. It's about the size of this fucking package, and it's about the same size of a fucking energy can. That thing can almost fit in your pockets, and back then you had even deeper pockets, bigger pockets, and even contraptions that allowed you to get a gun, literally get a gun out of your fucking arm. And I'm not kidding about this. This was something that was actually made by some people that had too much time on their hands. But yeah, it was so amazing that when a woman would get attacked, they could defend themselves, they could shoot the man who would try and molest them, and that's something I love. Women being able to protect themselves. I say, let's allow them. So, yeah. Alright, main set for this is going to be 61. Now, why do I put this in 61 and not the pistol's main? And that it's because a revolver is a talking piece, okay? It's a conversation starter. If you have a revolver, it looks like you'll have standards. You want to make sure that you can't just kill anyone, but you also have the reload time that you have to click back the hammer. And that's just what I love about it. durability. Now, next, what can we do? Let's say, okay, automatic pistols. Now again, I'm putting this one lower than the original stat, so that's going to be 43. Now, that might be a little bit too low in my eyes, to be honest. Because I'm trying to think about this, how I can make this look better. I'm basically going for I'm going for a system that allows you to have a good gun, which allows you to have good enough shots, but also these scores increase whenever someone's actually good with the weapon, which increases over time because you get used to the weapon, how it functions, and its type of family. Do you have where you're in the army, where you like a mercenary or something, or a murderer, I don't know. But yeah, this is literally just the base stat for a normal person. Yeah. So I'm also going to lower the military ones. Am I? Nah, that's not. Let's give someone like a good idea for like, yeah, but I kind of want to find a military rifle so I can actually kill people really easy. Okay. Now I'm also going to do this, by the way, military civilian soon for the rifles as well. And what this means is I'm going to, by the way, I also want to send my mother this rain, not because I want my mother to see what I'm doing, because this is literally almost, it seems weird, I guess. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm sending the link to my mother to have her know, oh yeah, I told her I was working on a game. And yeah, I'm literally just working on that right now. She might be in the chat. I don't know if she wants to talk to me on this, but let's go. So, what we basically have right now is these type of weapons. Now, what is next? Right now, what is next is we're going to be needing to look at shotguns. The boomstick weapons, you know? Okay, so I'm going to look into shotguns. Now, I'm going to take a look at the pictures. Fight with two hands while brace against the shoulder. So, also that type of stuff, like, is the weapon in one hand or is someone holding the gun? Um, let me just grab something that I can use as that, basically. Okay. So let's say this can is a gun. It's an air duster, by the way. That's why it looks so much weird. Um, so basically, like, are you holding the gun like this and it starts to wobble when it fires back? Your pulse will get flat, but are you going to hold on to your own hand to steady your aim? Are you going to hold it down like this, or are you just going to shoot like this, spraying it around stupidly, killing your entire own friends? You know, that kind of stuff. So are you going to support it or not? That's going to be also something about this that we're also going to make. We're going to use a table in Word to make this. So don't worry, but this is literally just with writing up a draft version. When we have the drafts, then we can place it in here, in a system, in something that I'm actually able to work with. Now I'm going to zoom back in a little so I can actually have just one page on the screen for you guys. Keep it a little bit more good. I'm also going to go into the settings real quick and automatically hide the taskbars. Now, why do I want to do this? It's because it allows me to have a cleaner look when we are working on stuff, and this is going to be getting a bit in a problem with, well, everything fucking else. So, because right now I have some space that does screen back, some of it that does not, but for this it looks better. So Okay, what we're going to look into is what type of shotguns are we going to have. Okay, so we're going to go with a pump shotgun. Pump shotgun, then we're going to have it civilian class, and we're going to put the percentage at, let's say, a 974. Now, and this is the main stat for civilian pump action shotguns. Now, with basic durability, I'm going to copy this, by the way, just so I can actually do this faster. Then we're going to do pump shotgun military class. That's going to be 96% main stat for finding a military pump action shotgun with basic durability. I'm also just going to recopy this without the space because I noticed that I am doing that apparently still putting the space bar. So then we're going to go and look, okay, automatic shotgun or yeah, we're going with the automatic shotgun next because I think that's the only two types of shotguns. I mean the type of fire shotguns. So semi-automatic shotgun, and then there's also the automatic shotgun. So afterwards we'll have to do that. Same class, and this one's going to be 77%. Main stat for finding a civilian class semi-automatic pump action shotgun. Semi-automatic shotgun. Semi-automatic shotgun, military class, and it's going to be a lot of this, by the way, in this. But yeah, I am going to stream this for a long time, and it's going to wreck my fucking body. But the faster I'm able to do this type of stuff, the more fun and the sooner I can get this out the door and do something else. %89 is good for this. Military class, automatic, not automatic shotgun with base durability. Alright. Well, I'm not going to make an automatic class for the civilians because civilians don't get to have one. Like, let's be honest, if a fucking civilian was able to buy a fucking automatic shotgun, they could literally just wipe out an entire room if they wanted to. Like, let's be honest here. Like, even a semi-automatic shotgun is fucking dangerous, but fine, they are on the market. But automatic ones are not. Semi-automatic, yes, but not automatic. I'm sorry, but it's just the truth. And my fucking voice, sorry about that. Might get a little bit loud sometimes, but I'm a joker. So I'm just able to do a lot of different voices. I don't give a fuck about that. So yeah, that's why if I make a different voice once in a while, it's fun. It's really just fun to do different voices, even if you can do like a female voice. Because as a DM, it's fucking amazing. Like, really, it fucking is. And it's just perfect. So yeah. So, automatic shotgun. Military class. And we're going to give that one a nice 94%. main stat for finding military class automatic shotgun with basic durability. Ah, it's not even that late, I think, right? No, it's not. It's not even late. I think it's because of the sugar rush that's leading. So I'm actually not that bad with this type of stuff, but okay. Now, how a gun works. Okay, what a gun is, I don't care, but oh, okay. That was actually nice, but that's, what I'm going to need to do is, firearms by type. No, that is a nice one. 12 assault rifles, submachine guns. That's what I was missing. Okay, submachine guns. No, submachine gun. So we're going to look at the submachine gun, which is literally just a small AR. A lot of the time, a lot of people seem to think that they have less ammo, but they can even have more ammo because you have to use smaller ammunition, so you can have bigger fucking constructions that work like machines. Sorry, I really don't know what's coming out. Might be the sugar rush. I think it's the sugar rush because I never talk like this. Yeah. So that might be it. So submachine guns. Let's just go with a big magazine, small magazine. Now, and this is going to be the big thing. You're going to military class. We're going to start with the military classes because that's going to be the main stat of it. And they keep those things fucking locked and loaded. Main stat for finding a military class, big magazine, submachine gun with basic durability. Now, big magazine, civilian class, 63%, main stat for finding a civilian class, big magazine. I really need a better keyboard for this, by the way. So, machine gun with a basic durability. Okay, there we go. Then, next, small magazine. Okay. Civilian class. 72%, no, 60, 67. Okay, fine. Main stat for finding a civilian class, small magazine, submachine gun with, okay, small magazine again, but this is a military class. %, main stat, military class, small magazine, submachine gun with basic durability. Now, we have most of the guns here figured out. So, what we're going to do now is we're going back into Word. And instead of just going like straight to the typing part, where this would be fine, but what I want to do is I want to go to a new line first. Now, I can use this to go up and down, up and down. The reason I want to go to the lowest one is because now what we can do is insert table. Now we have to figure out, okay, how many tables do we have? Well, first off, we want to look at the pistols that we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 classes, 4 main classes, by the way. That's how we're to look at this. We have 4 main classes. Then what we're going to have is now the type of thing. So we're going to have that. Then is it civilian class or is it a military class? then the percentage of the durability, the type of ammunition that it takes. Hold on, let me see. Main class, subclass, percentage, then the amount of ammunition that it takes. After the ammunition that it takes, it's going to be, okay, how proficient, what is the needed proficiency for it? Am I going to use that? No. Let's see, what is it? Okay, I'm going to allow free for the add-ons that it can have. So yeah, let's just keep it at this. Now, we're going to, of course, we're going to expand this later. So we're going to go with pistols. I might have to add one more, by the way. Insert table, draw table. No, I'm just going to need to make another one. Oh god, I always forget how to make another one, guys. I'm sorry. Now, I thought that when you go into table, oh, draw table. I'm just fucking stupid. I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. I'm sorry. I don't know what came of me. Haha. But basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just put this. But I'm also going to need to do this, by the way. Let's see if that works. No, it's not going to work. Okay, so we're going to go back here, draw table, and we're going to work from there all the way over here. The reason why I'm doing that is because that will allow me to actually put in like main class, subclass, then weapon. No, what would I call that? This is not going to be the subclass. What this is going to be, it's going to be the weapon type. No, gun type. No, main class. There we go. Main class. And then this is going to be the gun class. Now, after here, we're going to have the social class. After we have this, we're going to need to add, like what I said earlier, the durability, main. Now, apparently I need to make this one a bit bigger. Okay, so this one's going to be a bit small. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm sorry, that was my light that fell. I have like LEDs hanging in my system, in my PC case right now, so that's what's fucking scared me, apparently. Let's make these ones smaller, so I can actually make this one smaller, make you possibly smaller as well. Okay, not that much, but it's going to have enough like this. And yeah, this is going to be, I think, good enough. Let's make that 9 as well, I think, is this. Yeah. Okay, so 9, 9, 9. Okay, so then rifles, shotguns, sub guns. Okay, let's just make it easier on myself with that. Then the social class. What is it going to be? Fine. I'm going to make this one bigger just so I can write down the next ones in it very easily. So then we're going to have the durability main. Then we have the okay, ability system. Then the, what do I call it again? Oof. I feel like I put in one too many things. Okay, I'm going to put it, what's it called? Trigger type. Someone reacted. And it's going to be a lot of fucking work right now, but you know what, I'm happy with it. And I'm just scrolling over right now in a D&D art thing that I'm in, and I'm going to basically just look around to see if I can get someone, if I can actually share on my own post. We're going to go into here real quick. I want to copy this, and I'm going to put it back into there. And I need to close you up so I can actually just have this work. Live streaming work right now. And I fucking typed it wrong, but fuck my life! Okay, so we're going to be working with the trigger type, and we're going to actually need to put this down to 9 as well. You know what, I'm just going to make it easy on myself. I'm going to get this and boom. Everything is 9 now. No bullshit. No shitting. Highly. Yeah. So, then we're going to have the add-on 1. So, apparently that one needs to be a bit bigger. There we go. Add-on 2. The one also needs to be a bit bigger, apparently. And you as well. But I'm also going to be able to put social class smaller, then durability, then trigger type, add-on 1, and add-on 2 a little bit as well. So that will be, I hope, add-on 3. Yes, just enough. Whoa! Don't quote me on that, please. Yeah, I am reading chat, by the way, because if anyone wants to see the type of setup that I have in front of me, just message me anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or my Twitch. Just message me anything, and I'm sorry that I'm eating. I need energy. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason I'm doing this right now is because this is going to allow me to grab the draw table, and it's going to allow me to make the lines that I need to make over here without it actually bothering anything. And now this also allows me to do it here, here, because there's just going to be a lot of tables here that I didn't think about, I think. But a lot of them are going to be different sizes, and I can remove some if I need to, and all that good stuff. But so don't quote me on anything that I do here. It's been a long time since I even used this. So the main class is going to be the handgun, no, main pistol. Now we're going to have the revolver and automatic pistol. Now, why would I do it like this when I could have made it easy on myself? Because I like making it hard on myself. Because what I'm doing right now is literally just, I'm looking at this and I'm going like, okay, yeah, I can work with this. So then what do? We actually, now that I see this, I'm actually kind of happy because, no, I'm going to need to make a draw table. I'm going to be able to do this. Now, the reason that this made me happy, oh god, why does that happen? I'm sorry, it's been a long time since I even used Microsoft Word. So, and why do I keep forgetting to put you off? So, there we go. Now, this is going to be the civilian. And I haven't made those stats yet, but civilian and military class. Now that we have this, we're going to look at durability main. Now, this durability main is going to be of the civilian class. So we're going to have this at 57%, and we're going to have to put that in the middle, because everything looks cleaner when you put it in the middle. So, that is going to be, by the way, which button? Control E. Okay. So that's going to be 50, no, 77, 79. I'm just doing random numbers here to make them better. So trigger type, automatic, automatic. Now add-ons. Okay, let's say in the army you get a silencer. And maybe a increased mag. So increased mag. And I'm also going to put it down later, like, okay, what does the increased mag mean here in this type of world? But yeah, the only thing that you're going to get for that's there, and you're also going to get a, not really a scope, but a sight. And let's just put an iron sights on it. No, red dot, by the way. Let's put a red dots. No, laser dots. Laser dot sight is not, laser dot is more like you point and you know where you're shooting. So yeah. So yeah, I have a lot of work with right now, and I need to do a lot, which is why I'm going to try and stay awake. And time is apparently going really slow for me. Don't know why, but I wish it would tell me how long I've been online. I need to. I wish this thing allowed me to see how long I've been up. So yeah. Because if I was able to see look, okay, how does it work and how does everything see it? And I'm going to check right now with everything on this as well, but there's not really anything much that I'm able to do right here, because all that I'm going to be able to do right now is I'm going to write this out, and I'm going to have to write a lot. So it's going to be a lot of one-sided work here. It's going to be a lot of the same stuff over and over, just making stuff up and then seeing later, okay, does this work? Does this work well? Is this able to actually happen? Because this is just a durability system. And we're just doing this for the guns right now. I'm going to have to do it for crowbars. I'm going to have to do it for any type of weapon that they could pick up, even like just iron bars, knives, kitchen knives, like different types of knives. I'm going to have to do it for all that kind of stuff. And trust me, it's not going to be all fun. It's going to be hard work, but when I do this, it's going to be able to help a lot of people that actually want to know how this works. They want to know how to make their own systems. This is basically how you do it. There's a lot of improvisation, and that improvisation turns into stuff that actually works. Social class, civilian, military. Why do I want to type it like villain? It's a villain, not villain. Now, trigger type, semi-auto, semi-auto, silencer, use mag. Then we also get the um, red dot sights. Like, if you get a small handgun, no, also, let's put a flashlight in this. Because normally you would have to walk around with your flashlight in this, but now with the flashlight on your gun, you're going to be able to hold a knife in this hand, gun in this, and then stab if someone comes up to you, or block another knife that someone tries to slash into your arm while you're holding it. Which is going to be a big thing in this campaign that you have to be worried of. Not just zombies. Volvo 61. Military, civilian. So yeah, it's just going to be a lot of this same work, but I'm going to live stream everything so that we can actually like have some fun. I'm also just going to put on some chill step, no copyrights. Alright. This is going to be of an hour long, so I'm going to at least have it be able to be some background music, which I think might help you guys actually like have more fun hearing this. So yeah, might actually be helpful. Trigger type. Okay. Oh. Semi-automatic. No, by the way, this is going to be a not really bolt action, but I'm going to put semi-auto because I don't know really what they would be classified as. Because it's not really. You know what? Let's put on a silencer just for fun. No, by the way, let's not do that. And also, let's take off the dot flashlights. So let's, because even in the army you don't get anything for this. What you can do is you can actually get, you know, a 4x scope, 4x scope. Because any game that I ever played allowed you to actually put a fucking 4x scope on those things, and it just becomes way better. It becomes fucking a sniper if you're good enough with it. So bolt action, bolt action, sniper, semi-auto, sniper. Now, this is going to be the eraser because I'm not going to need those. Wait, hold on. No, I'm not going to need more. I'm going to not need this entire layer. So I'm going to need to select some. No, I'm going to need to select this one. I'm going to have to pull it up to these ones. Can I do so? No, I cannot. Okay, not a problem. I'm just going to have to look how I did it there. Okay. I think I can do it this way. No, it's going to be just cut up. I don't quite like this, but if it's going to allow me to do what I want to do, then I'm going to have to go with it. But I'm just going to do something different right now. I'm just going to keep everything in its own little thing, and I'm kind of scared of how this might go, to be honest with you. Like, why did this work and the other thing did not? It's because I did that first. Okay. Yes. That is why. Okay. So at least I'm learning how the program works again, which is very important if you want to work with something and you don't know how it works, it's just going to be bad. So I'm just going to see how long I've been up. Because it's very nice to see, and I'm also going to try and test with my other accounts and test. Like the delay in chats. Okay, how long have I been? About an hour, and it's about a 10-second delay in chat, so good to know that for the future. Okay, so what I'm also doing right now is I'm going to look at here. So we have a lot of stuff here that I'm going to need to do, but first off, I'm going to need to pull down some stuff and to actually get to be able to use more tables. And then I'm going to have to do that and this. Yes, I'm also doing it for you and for you. Now this is what I love about this, because now I'm actually able to just do this again. So social class, civilian. So let's just copy you. Let's make it easy on ourselves, shall we? So if we make stuff easy for ourselves, then it becomes way nice. Okay, so durability main. And this one's going to be semi-auto. So let's just first semi-auto. Semi-auto. No, by the way, let's make that a all, because you're basically able to do everything with it, because you have the switches. So yeah, let's just do that. Now, bolt action, bolt action, bolt action. No, this bolt action is going to be game. Because those are more like the, okay, it's a small rifle, but it's not game rifle sniper. So that's going to be the difference, yeah. This is going to be a semi-auto, semi-auto. So yeah, that's just going to have its own thing, and it's going to be stronger than the bolt action, meaning in the way that it can fire quicker, but it's going to be less strong in the fact that it can only shoot about 1/3 of its distance. Or at least natively. I didn't classify all of this, I did some of it. So this is going to be nice. Bolt action game rifle, which is at 65, military 74. It's not that big of an increase because it's still a game rifle. So it's just someone who took an old sniper from an old war back to their home, took care of it, and hunts game with it. No, 93. 85. And yeah, in military, you're going to have a fucking silencer. You're going to have a right. Flash hider. You know what? Let's just call the OBS, like Flash Obscura. And then let's go with add-on 3. Do we want one? None. So, not applicable. So let's just do this for a lot of just. The reason I'm just doing this and everything right now is because it just makes it easier for me, it makes it easier for everyone else, because game rifles, however, you can't really do anything except for scope, so I'm staying true to that. And this is going to be like, okay, what are you able to put on it? So you're going to be able to put a lot of it on. No, come on. By the way, no, you need to stay. You need to go. Because you're able to put a lot more on there, but yeah. I'm keeping one with the stuff extra, but no. Military gets better shit, so that's why I'm doing this. Semi-sniper, right? Semi-auto sniper. Okay. That's what I love about doing this type of things, because it allows you to do a lot of talking with people. Hello to the new person that's watching, or is that myself? I don't know. So I am just going to go in here, draw a table, and we're going to put in the stuff that I need to do in order to work on this. I actually, in this live stream, I'm already streamed for about an hour. I worked out most of the stats for the game. So you have the stuff for the pistols, which is over here. We have the main pistol, so that's like the normal handgun, so like the M9 and that kind of good stuff. Then you have the revolver, then you have the automatic pistols, which are just able to fucking unload like a fucking Uzi type of thing. Those are going to be on the submachine guns. Then we have the social classes, which means who has it, who has ability to it, and how good is it going to be in durability. So that means like, how well are they keeping in the guns? How well are they going to keep up with the items that they have? How long? How are they keep taking care of it? So civilians mainly are going to have like a smaller version than the military things, and they're going to be able to have a way less stuff that's going to be on there. Ooh, that's going to be hard, but okay. By the way, again, this kind of nice stuff, and the music just cut out for some odd reason. So this is just a copyright-free thing that I'm using right now, but apparently they don't know what it means to mix down music. But yeah, and now we have the add-ons that we also have. We have the trigger types of semi-automatic or that kind of stuff. I just don't know what a revolver was. I'm going to have to look that up later. Hold on. I am on a page for guns now that I think about it, so I can literally just look it up what a revolver is. It's a fire gun, runs out in the cylinder. Yeah, just take away that fucking image, please, you dumb fucking cunts. Okay, it fires them into a single barrel. It's most revolver, multi-shot, no. Okay. Why are they literally just not telling me what type of fucking weapons it is, or what type of calibers, or whatever? It's okay. So it tells me that they are semi-automatics, which I find very interesting, but alright, sure, let's go with that. Yeah, so then we have the trigger types, of course, durabilities. I'm still working on all of this. I'm sorry for how it looks right now, and I just noticed that I started drawing up some really weird shit in here. Like, what did I do there? I don't even fucking know. So shotguns, which do we have? We have the pump shotguns, we have the semi-automatics and the automatic. Now I chose to only do the automatic shotguns for the military class, because my reasoning for this was earlier, pump shotguns, okay, everyone can have one, if you buy them from the stores. Semi-automatic shotguns, sure, why not? Harder to fire, harder to actually kill someone with than a automatic shotgun, which you're just able to hold down the button and clear an entire room by just holding the button. The army would never, and I again say never, allow a civilian to have a gun like that, which are able to ride down entire buildings with just one magazine. Let's be honest there. So yeah, that's my reasoning for that. Maybe a little bit over the top, but I really don't mind right now because I'm going to stay up all night working on this, and I'm going to need all the easy stuff that I can do right now, so I can at least have the basic drafts, because after the draft what I'm able to do is I'm just able to do a whole lot more. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this piece and this piece, and okay, not you, please, no, 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 don't fuck me up here, thank you, no, fuck, why did I do that? Okay, just this. Okay, hanging on for dear life here. Okay, I think that's the same that I did before, but I also delayed on this one. So, I don't know anymore, I'm getting tired, but I have to keep going. So, right now, shotgun, so, pump shotgun. Then we have the semi-auto shotgun. And then we have the very nice automatic shotgun. Alright, so then we have the civilian class, which sadly we all fall under. I'm sorry to say that, but we do. And then we have the nice military class, which are always better than the fucking stuff that we can get, because they want to be able to wipe us out if we ever need to fight them. Let's be honest. Semi-auto. Semi-auto. Auto! Let's put this as hammer, by the way. Okay, so done the add-ons, not really. Alright, so 74.86. Then we have 77.89 and 94. No, this is going to be a nice one. Alright, that will work for the guns. No, I just need one more, to be honest, now that I think about it. And then what I can do is I can grab the eraser and delete the rest here. And there you go. I think that's it. Alright, just grab you again. No, not you. You, I think. Yes. And you. And you, and you, and then we have it. No, because I'm stupid, because I need to turn you off. Alright, so then we got big magazine and small magazine. Civilian, civilian, civies, military, military. then what we have here right now is we're going to have something very fun. I'm going to have to go in here, by the way, real quick, and go down here, see if anyone has reacted on Discord. Doesn't seem like it. Why does nobody react on my shit? Security. Don't be insecure, guys. Don't be insecure. Don't ever be insecure. I'm just streaming right now to be able to show people if they want to, they can watch and they can have fun. So yeah, we're just going to be sitting here. We're going to work on this a little bit more. I am going to, by the way, oh, by the way, no, that is not that. This is 63 and this is 96. No, 93. No, 96. Ah. This is going to be 67 and this is going to be 75. There we go. No, the submachine guns are, by the way, most of them are going to be automatic, but we're also going to put them on all. The reason we're going to put them on all is because most of these things are just going to be able to allow you to switch on the modes like the normal ARs, or at least like the normal rifles, like the okay, there's going to be a lot of flies here apparently, but everything is closed and they shouldn't be here, but they are. And I barely almost had to fuck up. Come on. Die in the fire, you fucking black cunt! Say, I love just making those kinds of jokes, but I'm not a racist, just saying. I say black cunt like to flies, not to people. Let me be very clear about that. I speak to that about animals like a joke, so that's all. I've had someone comment in the past about me being racist because I didn't say the N-word, let me be clear about that, but I said something in a bad language. I called a NPC a black fuck. The character was dark in skin, and what happened as well was that the guy he was just blocking my path. It was an NPC, and that's what got me so upset. Afterwards, immediately, I paused the stream for a little. With that I mean like I took away the game, put on some light-hearted music, looked at some puppies, and I apologized for what I said. So let me be very clear about that. I don't like people who use those words, but it can just slip out. And we're working in the time where everyone swears, where everyone is basically brought up with standards. And if your family were racist, then you're going to be taking that over a lot. So let's just be honest about that. Let's get that out of the way so we can go work back on this. Now, do I like talking about this kind of stuff? I do not. But this is something that I have to. Yes, I do. So I'm just going to move you down a little bit more because I'm also going to have to work on the other durability systems. Like, after this I'm going to work with knives and such, so this is what I'm going to do for this stream. I am going to probably be back later tonight, or even just work on this on my own, because it's just something I can do. It's more like I want to make sure that I am working on this properly, that I don't make mistakes, and that everything I do is proper. So yeah, I thank everyone for watching that has watched. I'm thanking for the one guy on fucking Twitch that I am also just going to probably I'm going to report him for his name, just because it's a joke, but come on man, don't make that kind of jokes, it's childish. So yeah, good night everyone, and I wish you all a good day. See ya.